Welcome back! So, it's time for another Democracy 4 video, I think. We've installed a new mod. Let's have a look at Democracy 4 Plus. Very popular mod by Feeling Witchy. And essentially promises lots of new things and policies. Let's go with a new game. Let's pick the UK, our favourites. No adjustments will play. So, you know, if we do Labour, then we do Conservatives, and we put the good old Liberal Democrats in there, and we'll start. So, play. Let's see what's added. Congratulations on your victory. So, crime's not great, unemployment, GDP's definitely not great, health's fantastic, poverty, yeah, okay. Right, so we've got a lot of debts. What should we do? Let's try and just stay in it. Ooh, UN membership. Interesting. Alright, okay. What does it cost us though? Costs us lots, but it would be very popular. Right, so there seems quite a lot new in there. Not a lot new in there. Quite a few bits in there. Earned income abroad tax. Interesting. Right, we need to get the old economy going, don't we? Right, so we're spending a lot more than we've got. Fake news, big problem. So what we're spending big on. Oh, health's got a big bit of spending. Debt interest is also an awful lot. Right. Economy. What can we do to get the economy going? Oh, sorry. What are we actually spending on at the moment? We've got quite a bit of income there, mainly from government borrowing. Expenditure. Organised crime's causing us a problem. Our economy is uncompetitive. Right, so productivity, wages, payroll tax, minimum wage, corporation tax. Right, okay. So we need to get boosting this economy, don't we? Business startup campaign wouldn't cost us a lot, and it would be popular. Technology grants. Let's do some technology granting. Max that out. Tourism ad campaign would be pretty good. Business startup campaign, reduce unemployment, wouldn't cost us a lot. Let's go with that. Max it out. And what else can we do for the economy? National Business Council. Again, wouldn't cost a lot. Yeah, let's do a National Business Council. Go for that. Max it out. So in the grand scheme of things, that's not actually costing us an awful lot. Credit rating downgraded. Boo. BBB. It's going bad. The economy's been trashed. We'd get 4% of the vote. Alright, what else can we do on the economy? We could do shuttle research grants. Interesting. They're a new one in Democracy 4 Plus. Right. Interesting. Business. Got a problem with fake news as well, and health. Right. Skilled immigration incentives. This is a new one. Boost GDP, boost productivity. Let's go with it. Encourage skilled workers here. Important. Post-Brexit. Not popular at all with people, but will be if it fixes the economy, I guess. Factory farming. Leave unchanged. For now. BBB. 5% intend to vote for us. Okay. Import sanctions. Import tariffs, would reduce the uncompetitive economy, reduce unemployment. We're going to have to go with it now, I think. For now. It's pretty popular, but it'll help with that uncompetitive economy situation. We need to stabilise the economy. Russian ships approach. Boo. Credit rating upgraded now to A. That's a massive turnaround. Fantastic. Constant pain. They're going to talk about euthanasia, aren't they? Yeah. Internet crime is on the up, potentially. Got a massive budget deficit, which isn't great. 6% in the votes. Right, let's get the intelligence services maxed out to get rid of this organised crime threat. Increase our stability. And the police force needs more funding. Let's get crime and down. Very popular. Tourism ad campaign. We could boost people coming here. Trade council would help offset those issues. City farms. Yeah, let's go with city farms. Doesn't cost us a lot. Push down food prices a bit. Always handy in the cost of living crisis. Let's boost some tourism, shall we? And stabilise the economy. Covert strike in the Middle East. Oh, this is a new one. Our intelligence service have pinpointed the location of a terrorist leader in the Middle East. This individual is responsible for numerous attacks that are currently destabilising governments in the region. Military leadership is pointing out this is a huge opportunity to strike a major blow against these groups. However, we are not sanctioned to conduct military operations in the country they are hiding. Ooh. Authorised covert strikes, simply too big of an opportunity not to ask. There will be very likely to be fallout on the international stage. The result was deploying troops in the country, but the gains made in both international and regional safety by ending this individual's reign are terribly well worth it. Authorised strike with warning. We provide warning to the country they're residing in before sending in the strike team. There will be less negative reaction. However, providing the warning may give them time could result in situations high value target moves to a new location later our plans. Pass the information along rather than pursuing a strike against terror leader ourselves. We can pass the information we've gained along to the country they're hiding in. Whilst we avoid international ramifications, we have direct control of the operation. The responsibility is passed from us. No guarantee of success or even action. Let's pass the information along. Us joining the UN would certainly help, I think. But economy, carbon capture and storage, very popular. Robotics research grants, small business grants would help boost GDP. Let's go with it. Max them out. Let's do everything we can for GDP. Trade Council. Let's boost our trade as much as we can. See where we're at. Internet crime is now a problem. Fantastic. Just what we need. Credit rating upgraded to AA now. We're turning the economy around. That's good. Gridlock is imminent. Uh-oh. 17 billion deficit, so at least that's going down. Right. Transport. Telecommuting initiative would boost our productivity. Let's go with that. Fantastic. Max it out. UN membership would cost us a lot, potentially, but would be very popular. Violent crime and organised crime would go down with witness protection programme, and it won't cost us a lot, so let's go with it. Even though it's not all that popular. Internet crime, internet crime. We might have an internet crime division. Car emissions limits, so road building. Existing roads are fixed. If we boost the funding for roads for some expansion, we can get rid of congestion a bit more. Let's go with that. See where we're at. Disease eradicated, fantastic. This is a new situation, putting Democracy 4+. Sustained campaign of vaccination, education and monitoring has led to chronic debilitating disease being eradicated in our country. We must ensure that we defend this status so that people can go on living free of this destructive illness. Fantastic. We are in gridlock now. Cyber warfare has started. Intelligence services ramping up should help with that. Right, so we only got 3% of the vote at the moment now, which is disappointing for sure. Economy. Rural development grants. Yeah, let's power to the people. Let's get developing things, reducing unemployment, making people happy. Polarization. Extreme views tending to think us and them. Fake news is driving that. Fantastic. We've been downgraded to A. Boo. Obesity will be on our hands soon. We've got a massive budget deficit. Right. Fake news. How do we combat that? State broadcaster. Boost the funding for that. Reduce fake news. Education definitely helps, and it's a good thing to fund is education. So at the moment, state schools have got modern textbooks. Let's boost the funding further. And it's very popular with people. Corporate manslaughter bill. Yes, pass the law. Need to protect workers. Uncompetitive economy is at an end. Gridlock is at an end. Environmental protests if we don't do something. 10% of the vote. Interesting. Could look at carbon capture, couldn't we? Sex work tax, that's a new one. Tourist tax, interesting. Micro generation grants. Technological search for extraterrestrial life. Would increase fake news. Elderly internet education program. Let's go with that. Pretty cheap. Increased education, reduced internet crime and fake news. The modern day version of the internet is still relatively new and many elderly citizens struggle with it. Lack of tech skills results in increased cybercrime, spread of fake news. By starting the purpose of educating citizens on the use of technology and the internet, we can reduce some of these issues. Let's go with it. Clamp down on it. Widespread programs. Thank you very much. Transport. Could do a carpooling campaign. Congestion charging. Interesting. Right to die. Adult education subsidies doesn't cost us a lot, but can help us boost productivity, so let's go with that. Nothing left. Nothing. Royal baby. It's a new one. For royalists, thoughts of succession. For everyone else, cute baby photos. When the future monarch is born into our nation royal family, there's something for everyone. Well, at least something for enough voters that we can pass that tricky legislation without too much press coverage. Smile for the cameras, your majesties. Fantastic. Obesity is a problem. Cyberbullying imminent. Only 12% intend to vote for us at the moment. Let's join the UN. Let's go for it. Substantial contributions, active operations. Patriots don't like it that much, but it increases our global influence, foreign relations and global stability. Reduces threats. Let's go with it. Royal scandals, support the monarch. We have to support the monarch. Patriotic plots. Interesting. Technological advantage is now with us. Fantastic. Immigration protests. Uh-oh. 16%. Get voted. Okay. That's still going up. Not great. Nuclear sanctions. More nuclear weapons residing on is a strictly negative for humanity and the planet. However, political pressures and inter-country conflict can result in some nations pushing to acquire nuclear weapons. To reduce nuclear proliferation and prevent mass destruction, we can enact sanctions against any nation currently pursuing the nuclear option. The more influence we have, the more successful we'll be. Let's do it. Very popular. Let's do it to the maximum. Patriotic plot again. It's growing. Cyber warfare's at an end. Credit rating upgraded to AA. Fantastic. Pollution is imminent. Uh-oh. 18.45 billion. Get 20% of the votes. Right, let's do carbon capture and storage. Need to do it. Reduce those CO2 emissions. Give the environmentalists what they want. Enterprise investment scheme. Let's boost GDP. Yes, to the maximum. Tinderbox. High winds down power lines last night, which have caused the worst wildfires on record. With storms forecast, power plants have planned outages to prevent the inferno. Sad. Patriotic plot is growing slightly. Pollution, we've got problems. Gridlock, we've got problems again. Global superpower. A country is considered a superpower once it's large enough sway across the globe. Whether it comes from economic prowess, military might, or alliances galore, you're in very good company. Expect to deal with a significant larger amount of attention, both good and bad, from all corners of the planet. Situation imminent. Gig economy. Right. CO2 campaign. It won't cost us a lot and it'll help the environment, so let's do it. It's a no-brainer. Ooh, NATO membership. It'll take a lot though. Young entrepreneur scheme. Tax. Public services. Cyberbullying awareness campaign. Yes, let's do that. Won't cost us a lot again, but push down on internet crime. Water conservation program. Booming population size in conjunction with environmental devastation resulted in worries regarding the future of water availability. To prepare for this future, water conservation program will be enacted to educate people about water conservation practices. Programs such as this won't only result in lower water usage, it'll also result in more environmentalists. Well, let's go with it. Let's max it out. Let's be environmentalist about this. Single-use plastic ban? Well, allow it, but put the charge on it. Hospital overcrowding, if we don't get our game. Gig economy's taking off. Could do with some tax. Congestion charging would be an interesting one. State rail company. At least government borrowing day-to-day spending is going down. Health service. If we put it up to excellent provision, we could help tackle obesity, reduce unemployment. Let's go with it. We're a government for the people. GM food proposal. Allow it? Yes, allow it. The environmentalists aren't happy. Social media addiction? Not good. Budget deficit is quite high. True patriots there. Good news, we're in a global economic boom. Polarization is dipping. Right. Inheritance tax is at 23% currently. It's not at all popular with the voters. State schools, we boost education more. Costs us an extra 5 billion, but we'll have lots of boosting. Let's do that. Argentina plants flag. Yeah! 35 billion, 5% would vote for us. Global economic boom, which is having a notable effect on our prosperity. Not that you'd be able to tell from some of this. Deficit is quite high. Our debt is rising. Although with our GDP rising, it's less noticeable. Interesting. Drug Enforcement Agency. That would be very interesting. Reducing crime. Which we like. Social media addiction is a bit of a problem. Inheritance tax, not at all popular with voters. What kind of tax would you like more of? Charity tax relief. Very popular with voters. Popularity isn't great. Military spending, we're on light defensive at the moment. Let's put it up to overwhelming force to stop all these military shindigs that are happening against us. Very easy spending the money, isn't it? But I'm hoping it will result in a booming economy. Whistleblower, let's reform the Secret Service. We can't have legal acts happening. Snipe report: a few of police officers repeatedly shot in the chest, confronted drug dealers because of opposing armed police. We do have armed police. Maybe not as armed as you would like. Gaming tax. Automation tax. Regulate social media. Required to ensure that... regulate social media. Social media can be fun, even beneficial, but regulation may be required to ensure that it's not full of fake news, conspiracy theories, handling large microphones to extremists. Nobody likes the idea of government dictate what is online, but without regulation in some form, social media could cause serious damage to our society. Yes, let's go up to the top of age restrictions. See if it gets rid of our social media addiction. Ban non-LED light bulbs. Yes, let's do that. Increase energy efficiency. Campaign speeches, oh, we're only at 5% at the moment. Oh, we better speak, better we? Capitalists. Let's speak to the retired people. Speak to the young people. And let's speak to the wealthy. It's looking good. Still looking good. Very good. Yes. Fantastic. Okay, that definitely helped. Will it help enough though? Automation tax, okay. UN Secretary General. One of our prominent diplomats is appointed Secretary General of the United Nations. They will become spokesperson and leader of this powerful global organisation, acting as world moderator. Fantastic. Just got 8% of the votes at the moment. Oh dear. So I guess with a lot of the policies in Democracy 4 Plus that we've got, one of the issues, I guess, is that there's less... sorry, a lot of them require a lot of capital to implement. Obesity, right. Junk food tax could increase. But it's not at all popular with the voters. Tobacco tax, not at all popular with the voters. The retirees aren't that happy with us at the moment. Where are they? The young aren't that happy with us at the moment. Everything's all negative. Where are the retired people? Everyone is the biggest group. Liberals, capitalists, middle income. What don't they like? Inheritance tax. How much are we actually getting from inheritance tax? 1.03 billion. It's not popular at all. Let's go controversial and cancel it. Ban e-scooters? No, do nothing. It's the future. Cynical voters, because I changed the inheritance tax. Don't be cynical. Budget deficit of 41. We'd only get 12% of the vote. Oh, we need to do something. Tired are very happy. Ah, that's where they are. Middle income, what else don't they like? Property taxes. Military spending is very popular with the voters. Child benefit, very popular. Very popular. State housing, not very popular. Social care. Interesting. Foreign aid, pretty popular. Science funding. It's very popular. Let's boost science funding. Help boost our GDP. Let's have particle accelerators. Spend, spend, spend as you do before an election. Why not? Police force, you've already boosted to the maximum. Disability benefits. Debt interest, we're paying stubbornly high amounts there. State pensions, not very popular. Anything we can do on, I don't know, education? Not an awful lot. Tax, health food subsidies, they won't cost us a lot, but would help reduce obesity. So I think let's do that. Just use the profits made from the junk food tax. Yeah, I don't want to make any commitments. Oh dear. I mean, it was interesting taking a look at the extra policy on Democracy 4 Plus. I felt like we did a lot, but we just weren't getting any traction with people. Let's see how it goes. I'm not hopeful of this though. But you never know, there's been surprise on election day before. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah. Seems they didn't like what we did. Let's have a look. Oh, so kind of most of nobody really liked us. But we've increased our military strength massively, our currency strength, global influence. Rare earth metal price shot through the roof. Air travel up. Productivity up 50%. GDP up 50%. Turns out, in the game, the economy isn't all that popular with people. Well, in terms of increasing GDP, we increased spending a lot. But voted for Labour, sympathetic to Labour up here. Interesting. So we were capitalist liberal with our turns. Interesting. Well, that was it. So it was interesting seeing the new policies. A lot of them in Democracy Poll Plus you can't actually use until you get a lot more political capital than we had, which would require you to stay in power. But certainly some interesting developments there. So an interesting mod for sure. Don't forget to subscribe so you can catch up with our latest Democracy Poll videos when they are published. And don't forget to hit the like button, and we shall see you shortly. Bye.